Aloha mai kako o Kiana Frank ko noa no kailua mai au. Aloha, I'm Dr. Kiana Frank. I am from this aina. I am kupa of this aina of Kailua, where our program is based. I'm an assistant researcher in the Pacific Biosciences Research Center, and along with my colleague, Dr. Matt Medeiros, we are running this research experience for undergrad environmental biology for Pacific Islanders.
Like Kako, I am Matthew Medeiros. I'm an associate professor in the Pacific Biosciences Research Center at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I study community ecology of infectious disease. And along with my colleague, Dr. Kiana Frank, I coordinate this program. And this fundamental goal of this program is to create good Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander scientists to do good science.
The goal of this program really is to connect Native Pacific Islanders back to Aina and see the strength of science in their cultural heritage. And we do that by bringing students to Hawaii to work on Aina, integrate with community, to feel the place, to learn from the place, to aloha and malama, take care of these spaces, and develop research questions and hypotheses and analysis and conclusions that are related to stewarding and protecting these spaces.
Our Pacific Islands face unprecedented challenges currently and into the future, and they're in desperate need of culturally competent and informed people to help us navigate these turbulent times.
Throughout this program, we not only huli kalima I lalo, turn our hands down and work the aina, makahana ka ike, learn by doing, but we also develop our kilo, our observations, our ability to observe and experiment, and we bring that ike, that knowledge with us into the lab, where we perform and we learn cutting-edge biological techniques that we apply to things in the environment that help this community grow and restore and steward it into the future. Our students learn how to think about science critically as a scientist, but woven together with the indigenous knowledge that really sets the kahua, sets the foundation for our understanding of science.
Good science is not extractive. Right? Good science is performed with communities, answering the community's questions, and then returned to those communities. Any knowledge generated shoulder to shoulder with our collaborators on the ground, they receive that knowledge back, right? Good science is about inclusivity. Good science is about making the knowledge that's generated through the scientific process accessible to everyone. It's about teaching everyone that we're all scientists, no matter what we look like, no matter what language we speak, what culture we come from, right? So science, good science is not just about answering the questions that elude us about our natural world, but doing it in a non-extractive and inclusive way. And that's what we hope to teach our interns in this program.
We're trying to train up cohorts of students that are not only fluent in scientific rhetoric and scientific processes, but also fluent in tradition, culture, and engagement.
To really invest in indigenous Hawaiian culture and indigenous Hawaiian knowledge and integrate that into how we do science and how we return knowledge to communities.